What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is Amber J. So I do have a word for someone. It may be for more than one persons out there, but I'm definitely going to deliver this word. It is a beautiful word. It's a good word, and this is for you all. Whoever this is for, you're in your marriage season, right? God has placed a specific person on your mind and in your heart to stay in prayer for. God has told you that this specific person is your kingdom spouse, right? Like, you guys are going to carry out an assignment together. It is very specific, right? And the only thing about it is that, you know, you don't mind standing in prayer and, you know, standing in faith and standing in the gap for this person, but you have no contact with this person. You have no connection with this person, right? And that makes believing sometimes a little bit hard, because you want to know, excuse me, I'm sorry, whoever this word for is going to really hit home, because you want to know if God is dealing with that person about you the same way he's dealing with you about that person, right? You want to know, like, you have a question in the inside of your heart. You're like, okay, God, I'm believing for this person. I'm standing in prayer for this person. But are they doing the same thing for me? God, are you putting on me on their mind? You know, like, you know, you're doing me, you know, and the answer is this: for whoever this is for, please take this word back to God. Please take this word in prayer. Please take me in prayer, or take all of this in prayer to God. Because whoever this is for, the person or the persons who this word is for, the answer is yes. God is placing you on their mind the exact same way he's putting them on your mind. So look, y'all, I had a dream. I think I had this dream September 4th. I was traveling out of town, so I really didn't get a chance to write down a date, but it was definitely last weekend, first weekend in September 2022. And in this dream, it was based upon like a real life scenario. I just started a new job. And my assistant manager, he shadows me. He shadows me, you know, just to make sure that I'm doing my job correctly, you know, because they're just about to let me, you know, just be on my own. But right now, you know, this is real life. He's shadowing me, just, you know, shadowing my work. But in the dream, it was like, I mean, the exact same plot setting. I'm sitting at a desk and he's sitting behind me. And across the desk is someone I can't see. It's like a blur. It's like, you know, one of them old school shower door things is very opaque. Like, it's see-through, but you can't see through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was like. It was like I cannot see that person on the other side of this desk, but my assistant manager, who was shadowing me, he was speaking to me and he was speaking to them. He was speaking to me and he was speaking to them, right? Oh, Holy Spirit, like, y'all, I'm getting chills. Listen, oh, God. So, because he could see them and he could communicate with them, right? I couldn't. So I just kept, like, talking to him. I kept looking back and talking to him, like, what did they say? You know, and he would just communicate back and forth. He could see them. I couldn't. I had to just talk to him just to find out what was going on. And then at the end of the dream, he said this specifically to me. He said, they're thinking about you just like you're thinking about them. And then that was the end of the dream. Look, y'all, my assistant manager, right, is representing the Holy Spirit. Look, Jesus said, when he comes, well, I mean, when he leaves, he's going to send the counselor, right? That's the Holy Spirit that tells us what to do, that guides our path, that watches us, right? Until Jesus returns. Right now, Jesus is sitting at the right hand side of the Father in heaven, right? And right now we have the Comforter, we have the Counselor, we have the Holy Spirit, and that was symbolic of my assistant manager. Look, he's not the head. The Father is the head, right? He was my assistant manager, the one that's here to coach me, the one that's here to shadow me, the one that I'm going to talk to, you know, to get insight, to get wisdom, to get counseling, right? My assistant manager represented the Holy Spirit and told me in the dream, just like you thinking of them, they're thinking of you. So look, you guys, whoever this word is for, whoever this is for, if you're in your marriage season and God has been placing a specific person in your mind and in your heart and telling you to pray for this person, and you know it's coming from the Lord because it's not something you really want to do. Let's be honest. It's not that you don't want to do it because you don't find them attractive. It's because this particular believing takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to believe for somebody, to believe in a marriage. You can't even text or call this person, right? You can't even tell nobody. They're going to call you a fool. They're going to call you dumb, right? You can't. This is just literally between you and the Holy Spirit. Just like in my dream, but I could only rely to the Holy Spirit. I had no communication with the person across my desk. I couldn't even really see them. It was, can't even say blurry. Just couldn't see them, right? Almost just like a silhouette of a person, but that's about it. You know, I really didn't have much to go on other than just me relying on my assistant manager or as representative of the Holy Spirit. So as stated before, whoever this word is for, you're in your kingdom marriage season. God has been prepping you. God is telling you to believe for a particular person you don't have any communication with. And you ask, and you may not even verbally ask, but it's in your heart. Remember,